What's up, guys? Kelso here, and welcome back to another Pro Motocross setup versus stock. We're on the Husky 250 today. As always, we're starting on that stock first. All I do is change the race from standard to race, lower the fill, and then change my back tire. Everything else is completely regular. We're here at Paula round 1 of 2025, so should be a good test, especially on the new roughness. And I also want to say thank you guys for clicking on these videos. If you haven't hit the sub button, man, drop a sub. I'm coming out with as many free setups as I can for, I guess, 250s and 450s. I'm going to be going to the 450s as soon as possible. I just want to get out as many 250s as I can that I think people are going to want to ride. Someone did ask for a Suzuki, so I'm definitely going to test a Suzuki out, see if it's going to be viable, which I think it will be. With that being said, I want to say thank you guys. The constant support for my last few videos of uploading for my setups. So I try my best to just come out with some free stuff. If I can save you from, keeping a little extra cheddar cheese in your pocket before you go, just to be like, oh, I need to buy a paid setup to be fast in this game, give my setups a go. It's just a base setup where I feel like it's a pretty good setup. This is literally what I run for everything. So whatever I'm running, you'll be running too. And if you guys are watching into my content, I do be qualifying. I wouldn't say I'm like anywhere of a top 10 rider or go crazy, but I do qualify, you know what I mean? So if that's your goal of qualifying, getting to the next step, or you're having a hard time of just having a planted setup, I would definitely say my setups are there for it. If you're looking for something else, then hey, by all means, go spend your money, but at least try something free before you do spend that money and see if you like it. And as always, it's just a base setup, like I said, to where you guys can focus on whether or not you want to change certain things to where you guys feel comfortable. Because I feel like one setup doesn't just meet the ends of every rider. You may have different settings than me. You may use auto sit, you may use lean help, you may do other stuff to where this affects how the bike might react under you. So that's just it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and lock it in for 3 laps on the stock, and then we're gonna hop over to our setup and see if we can run something great. Now I already know the times here for the qualifying was anything under a 2. Well, I think it was a 2 minute. I believe it. Damn, I'm kind of doing bad on this stock. Not gonna lie. Anything under a 2 minute, I think it was like a 2:01 was cut off, right? I believe. So 2:01, 2 minute was a cutoff for, at least for EU qualifying. I think the fastest guy seen run something was a 56, maybe a 55. So I think anywhere 59, 58, 57, you're cooking. If you're running a 59 on this track, I've heard a lot of people say they can't even get under a 2 minute. So if I can at least give you a setup for that, I think we're in the book. So this second, I guess, lap that we're going to do is not going to really do the stock any justice, but I don't really feel comfortable on the stock as much as I felt comfortable on the Honda stock. Not gonna lie, the Yamaha stock and then the Yamaha being stock and then the Honda being stock, it felt really comfortable. I can actually push. I'm hopping on this like regularly, like on stock, and I just feel like the back end just keeps kicking me out in certain spots. I feel like I can't connect. I'm overshooting. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I felt like the other two being stock was able to just get me around the track if I didn't have a setup. So that's kind of weird how you really need like a pretty okay setup for this bike to actually feel good, but it is known that the KTM and the Husky has the best, I think, suspension in the game when you actually dial it in. These Austrian bikes, dude, like, see what I'm saying? I kid you not, like, I promise you, on stock Honda, I think I would have made that turn with ease. I think I would have made that turn with ease, bro. I'm, like, literally turning the bike and it's not connecting me at all, or, like, I feel like I can't turn. Oh, man, it is bad. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not vibing with the stock side of the Husky. I don't know. Could be just me. Could just be me talking, maybe not concentrating up, but it's like a half and half for me right now. So I hope that my setup does you more justice. I felt like in my last few past videos, I've actually done the stock setups a pretty good wonder to where it's like, yo, if you wanted to run stock, you could because they didn't feel bad, but I'm not gonna lie, like running stock on this bike is just not it. I can only wonder when you see, like, I can only wonder where a lot of people struggle on this bike, like being stock, to where like you see all these pros running Husqvarnas and KTMs, and you're like, man, I need my bike to be like that, and then like you get on this bike and you're like, yo, this bike is not it stock, you really need a setup. And that is kind of crazy. Like, I'm kind of seeing it. So hopefully I can maybe eat my words here on this next lap. And maybe that was all me. But I feel like every time I'm trying to get in a rut and all that, I just don't feel disciplined. I don't feel like it's connecting in there. So, I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section if it's just me, I'm an L rider, or you guys feel the same. And, like, that's why you guys are always looking for a Husqvarna or KTM setup. Because this stuff, the KTM didn't even feel bad on stock. But this Husqvarna just, I don't know. To me personally, it's just not it, Chief. I feel like I'm running the exact same lines I would qualify on to try to get fast with, and I just feel like I'm overshooting. Geometry's not there. I feel like I'm understeering. Not oversteering. Like, I don't think there's any oversteer, just definitely understeering at times. I'm trying to stand up through it all, though. Let's see if we can at least run a 201. Maybe a 2-minute. I think I'd be a happy camper at least. If I can at least run a 2-minute or so. I mean, we're at a 202, and I feel like if we connect here and don't make any mistakes, because twice in a row we've messed up trying to take this outside. So if we can at least get here, connect up, slow her down, perfect. That should be able to put us up 2 seconds, so might be able to see us out at 2-minute. We might be able to see ourselves at a 2-minute, maybe at 59, I don't know. Because now we're up 2 minutes there, so we might be on the verge of a 59. Perfect. I just had to slow it up a little bit. I felt like I was trying to go too fast for the liking of the bike and the suspension, so now I'm like really trying to focus up on those lines. And I can still feel that back end slipping out, dude. Just popped me up out of nowhere. I feel like it's definitely gonna not make my lap count, so that's gonna suck. Definitely probably not gonna make my lap count. Damn, it didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to run any more on the stock. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good at all. I felt like I just had to stop what I wanted to talk about just to concentrate on it. So best we could do was a 202.9. That thing is not good stock. So let's hop over to the setup. All right, we're here on the setup that I created. So hopefully have a better experience than we did on that amazing little stocky. I just don't know, man. It just doesn't feel comfortable riding stock on this bike at all. So I could only assume that when a lot of people are saying that the Husky is stock, like you definitely need a setup. That was it right there, bro. It just didn't feel planted, didn't feel right. Let's see if we get a nice inside spot. See if we can at least run something better, but man, it just was not it. I don't know what it has been done lately, but I've been rocking 1352 for almost every setup I've been giving out lately, and it just helped. I mean, I know a lot of it's personal preference on what people like. Some people like shorter gearing, some people like it to where they only be in first and second gear, maybe only just second and third. Me personally, that third and fourth gear is just everything to my bikes lately, and I love it. I feel like my suspension low-key just loves me a little bit more when I actually put it in fourth gear. So the bike actually helps you out. And also that was just like a kind of a little bit of a tip there. The higher the gear is, the better the suspension is going to want to help you in the long run. I mean, me personally, I guess that's what I think. I feel like that is what it feels like IRL as well. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, already, dude, the bike feels so much better. I feel like I just have so much speed, so much outcome, so much push on the bike being on a 1352. Like, I don't know, just no lug. There's no lug in any gear that I go, especially being in fourth gear. Like, if I can scream this bike in fourth gear, that's huge. Like, fifth gear should be my opening turning spot to where, like, I need to, like, really get, like, some crazy speed, lugging speed. Like, if I need it. But right now, I literally am able to scream all the way up to 55 miles per hour and make that jump. This one as well. Oh, we're gonna go a little wide. Nice. Able to save it. It's gonna be a little time penalty. Gonna be a little time penalty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this inside too. What is this gonna be? So it's gonna be a 2-minute. We've already shaved our time down. I know we've got at least a 59 in us. So let's go ahead and see what we can do there. Already know we got that 59. We're gonna take that full outside, slow her up. Perfect line. If we didn't make that big time mistake towards the end, I think we would have been just fine. We also did make a pretty good mistake there. Already up 0.7, so let's cook it. Let's cook it into overdrive. Good drive in. Scrub down. Perfect. I feel like I have to low-key just focus up a little bit more on this. Usually I'm talking a lot on like different stuff. Like different situations, whether it be IRL and stuff. But I feel like just being on the new track, you really want to focus on trying to hit some good fast laps. Just as like the first opening lap of the season. But, I mean, Hangtown's already done, dude. Freaking Paula's already done. We're on the Lakewood, man. Super excited for Lakewood, bro. Colorado, bro. That's going to be a fun race. Fun race for sure. Definitely excited to see Jet. Beast Mode actually might come out way more than we think he is, because being from Colorado, he's already used to the elevation. And those bikes be, you know, low-key needing that power, but I think Beast Mode's going to be fine. I think Jet Lawrence is going to be fine. I think we're going to see some more out of Aaron Plessinger. Just the real question is, who's the wild card behind that? Because Justin Cooper's been getting pretty good starts. Hunter Lawrence been getting pretty good starts. But RJ Hampshire, dude, working his way up. Oh, we're a little wide. That's all right. We're a little wide. RJ Hampshire has been working his way up, getting that money in the bank, dude. And I'm happy to see that progress. And we lost so much time, dude. We were up, like, a good amount of time. We lost it all. I don't know what I did wrong. See that save here. Oh, we can. No OJ there. Scrub. What we at? A 59. A 59 and a 59.2. Can we get that 58? Can we get that 58? Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I felt like the stock was just so garbage. I hop on the freaking setup and we're kind of cooking, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it was just me. Maybe the stock. I don't know, but the stock was just not it for me. Stock was just not it for me. So we're down 0.4 right here, but I know we can catch some kind of good speed up. That's like one of those spots where I would use a little bit more. I would use a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and restart it. Chat. I low key am hungry for a 58. I'll be 100% honest. I'm looking for hungry for a 58. I want to show one more. I think we can get it. That's one of those spots right there for that long straightaway to where I would go up to 5th, just so I can drive through those bumps. Perfect. Get that inside money. I know we got a 58 in us. Let's do it. Good jump in. That matters right there. Getting that jump in does matter. That is so much time being able to be saved, getting that jump in then 5th gear. Able to just move through. Perfect. Perfect. Good scrub. Perfect. 4th gear is feeling pretty good through here. I'm going to drop down the 3rd here. Drive up. Perfect. Allow you to get that extra speed for a jump. Just save it through here. And we'll go wide. I like the outside to outside line here. I just feel like it's super nice. And make sure we don't OJ here. That's perfect, dude. The suspension is so nice. Good scrub down. Down the 3rd gear so we can connect. Boom. Let's go. Feeling comfortable here. That's exactly what we wanted. Good scrub. I think we got the 58 right here if we just stay consistent. We got the 58 if we just stay consistent. Ooh! Money, slow her down. Perfect. Good scrub. If I can catch to that outside, no bumps, no big jumps. Stay low off that. Oh, it's a 56. No, it's a 57. Oh, that was so close. What was that at? Oh, 158.1, dude. Oh, baby, dude. We almost got a 57. We almost got a 57 right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I can completely concur. We can all see it. The setup's nasty, all right? We know exactly how bad that stock was. We're literally shaved off so much time. So hopefully you guys are, this is proof. This is complete proof that this freaking setup is gross. So easy peasy, easy peasy, lemon so freaking squeezy. Let's go and see what we can do. Not replay. Why would I go to replay? Let's go and show this. This is Kelso MX. There you go. Boom, 80, 100, 12.3, 10.9. Suspension. Looking at 5.0, all that stuff. Like I said, the biggest thing I keep trying to do, which it's not, this isn't going to help. I'm on a hill. As you can see, I'm a little on the hill. So my suspension's a little already dragged down. I went on Pala before this just to make sure it was around the 120 area, the 60, and it is. But since we're on like this little weird divot, it's not going to show it, but it is around the 120, 60 area. If not, mess with it a little bit. But this is the setup right here. Drivetrain, as I said, 1352. I love it. It's just where it's at. And then others, I still am rocking that 23, 11, 8, and 156. It's just good. I don't know. Me personally, it is just good. Huge shout out to Clappy for that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button. that's my Husqvarna setup. So hope you guys enjoy it. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.